Futurecast.
And as Mike just mentioned, we are expecting that storm to weaken over the next 24 to 48 hours. Here's where Alberto is right now, and it's currently making landfall on the Florida Panhandle. But the problem is, even as it weakens, it's still going to have a tremendous amount of rainfall. So while we are concerned about rip current, storm surge, things like that, I think the biggest impacts that will be felt, not just in Florida, but many states like Georgia, up into places like the Carolinas, will be the widespread rainfall. Could see a lot of flash flooding with the system, even as it weakens and slows down a little bit. And then as we go towards the end of the week, we may get some of the leftovers from Alberto. That would be towards the end of the week into the weekend, leading to some unsettled weather around here. But before we talk about that, let's talk about a nice evening here in southern New England. We did have a slow start with a lot of fog and clouds around this morning, with temperatures on the cool side. But right now, most of the activity is well off to the west. You can see a line of thunderstorms there in Pennsylvania and upstate New York. And we have sunshine right now in Narragansett. Not everybody's seeing the sun, but along the south coast, many locations are. You could see some blue sky here from North Kingstown and in Warwick at Oakland Beach. Many people out enjoying the partly cloudy skies. So it's a fairly quiet weather pattern right now. We have the center of low pressure offshore, so we're kind of in between weather systems right now. And then tomorrow we get that warmer flow of air streaming our way, which could trigger an isolated shower. Here's how I expect that to break down. This is overnight tonight. Wouldn't be surprised to see some areas of dense fog developing along the coast. That could linger into later tomorrow morning. And then during the afternoon, 2-3 o'clock, you could see an isolated shower or two. You could see one of the reasons why. We have light breezes coming in from the north inland. Offshore, you have those breezes coming in from the south. Sometimes these air masses sort of meet up, they converge and provide a little lift in the atmosphere to produce a few of these isolated showers. Again, if it happens, it will not last very long. I do expect most, if not all of Tuesday, to be completely rain-free. And notice how quickly the temperatures warm up on Tuesday. In the mid-60s on the drive to work tomorrow, with mostly sunny skies with some fog possible at the coast. 1 p.m. already up to 85 degrees. Humidity will also be on the rise as well, so keep that in mind, and around 80 at 5 p.m. Now, it will be a little cooler along the coast because of those breezes turning from the south and southwest, especially late morning into the early afternoon. So that should keep our coastal temperatures generally in the low 70s. You could get some areas, especially towards Westerly, which get stuck in some fog. If that fog lingers, then maybe you spend most of the day in the 60s. But we'll go with low 70s here at most of our beaches with some patchy fog in the morning. So it's not a bad beach day, not A+ either, especially during the morning. And on the water, winds starting in from the north and then shifting around from the south at around 5 knots. Waves around 1 to 2 feet in Narragansett Bay. High tide 8:31 in the morning, low tide 1:33 in the afternoon. All right, here we go. It's not a bad start to the work week, right? We have 85 tomorrow, a little cooler, a little less humid on Wednesday, temperatures upper 70s to around 80. And then here's the problem with the weather pattern that we've been in. We get these nice days during the week, and then often it gets unsettled as we head towards the weekend. And that does look like that's what's going to happen. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, not a washout, but certainly the chance of some showers. And it does look cooler by the time we get into Sunday and Monday, with upper 60s to low 70s for high temperatures. So we'd like to kind of mix up that weather pattern, Mike, and keep the showers around for the week and not necessarily the weekend.
Well, I know beachgoers love it on the weekend, but Special Olympics State Summer Games are this weekend, too.
I know. Well, I'll try to work on the forecast and improve it.
All right. Thanks, Pete.
Yeah.
Still ahead on Eyewitness News, an incredible death-defying rescue of bystanders